Hello guys, it's Stephen here. Manchester City have just drawn Spurs in the quarter-final of the Champions League. If you're wondering where I am, I'm actually at work. Down the corridor in the place where I work. I'll show you behind me down there. I've just kind of popped out of the office just to record this little video. Let me make sure I'm in focus again. Just to chat about the result. So sorry if it's not as polished as my usual videos, but I want to talk about it anyway. And also the mic might be a bit loud because of the aircon. But essentially, City have drawn Spurs in the Champions League quarter-final. And if you saw my video yesterday, you know that essentially that was the game I actually wanted. Other than Porto maybe or Ajax, Spurs is a very, very good draw for Manchester City Football Club. Yes, they've got absolutely nothing to lose at the moment given the Champions League form, sorry, given the Premier League form. But this is a team that I feel comfortable that we should beat because Spurs are in general a team kind of looking for an identity and in general in a bit of disarray at the moment. Even with Kane back and Dele back, their form is still really dropping off a cliff. They've absolutely messed up once again their best chance of challenging for a title in a long time. And Spurs essentially are a team that I think we're just simply better than that we can be. We've managed to avoid Barcelona, United, Juventus, Liverpool, which is just all I could ask for really. Anything else other than that and I would have been happy, and we have avoided them. Spurs now essentially I suspect that we'll win this. I think we will do. I think over two legs we should beat them. I think Spurs would give us maybe a challenge of a one game in the knockout sense, but Spurs for me are the exact kind of team that I wanted to play now. And also after that the route would be we play Ajax or Juventus. So once again we've avoided United, Barcelona and Liverpool in the semi-finals if we get to the semi-finals, and for me that's absolutely huge. I can take any of those teams in a one-off game maybe, but Juventus, we'd have to beat someone good to get there. Juventus, obviously, if we play them, if we beat Spurs and if Ajax don't get through against Juventus, they're a team that we can beat. I feel like we can beat Juventus. They're wily, they are cynical, they are good, they've got the Ronaldo factor, but, you know, I fancy Guardiola to do a job against them, maybe. That route, it's decent. It's pretty decent, essentially. Spurs, yeah, like, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy with this. I think Guardiola will secretly be happy about it. I think Pochettino and Spurs will be dreading this game because I think we've proved quite comfortably that we are a better team than them. In general, we don't tend to struggle against them these days. I think we've really got their number in terms of how we play, and their style is relatively ineffective against us. I think we should be okay. I'm really, really happy with this draw, essentially. I think, in general, looking for the rest of the draw, Ajax, Juventus, you're going to see Juventus win that, I think. Ajax are plucky and the kind of team that, could beat anyone on the day. But I think, in general, Juventus will be too experienced, too strong for them, and their kind of run will come to an end there. United, Barcelona, that is fascinating, isn't it? Let's see what Messi does to United again. He's done it before. I wanted to avoid Barcelona more than anyone because Messi is still Messi. He's still the greatest in the world, in my personal opinion. And we've avoided them. It would have been great to see a Manchester derby maybe at some point, but I think their story will come to an end there. It made me laugh as well. All the Liverpool fans have been saying, "Oh, you'll get Porto." Well, we didn't get Porto. You got Porto and Liverpool. They'll probably win that, and they'll probably play Barcelona in the semi-finals. And I think Barcelona would win that game as well. We've got a good chance here. We've generally got a good chance. This is the kind of game where I can see us maybe actually winning. I don't think it's obviously for certain, but in terms of all the draws I said yesterday, the team I wanted was Porto, then it was Spurs, then it was Ajax, then it was United, then the rest of the three I didn't want at all. I'm happy with this. I'm genuinely happy. It's going to be interesting. I suspect semi-finals now should be a realistic target. Spurs are not a terrible team. They've got some very good players. Son's been fantastic this season. Eriksen's a good player. They've got obviously Dele Alli, he can produce something out of nothing. Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in the world, and they've got a bunch of very good defenders as well. When they turn up, can be very good. But it's just something about our focus at the moment, and something about this team that I feel like the Spurs would not be able to live with our consistency and our pressure and our smothering technique. It's a really, really good draw. Now, ideally, Ajax beat Juventus, and then we go to Ajax, and we hopefully be a better version of the team that they are, and we outplay them if we get through against Spurs. But other than that, I will take this. Anyway, this isn't a comprehensive video. It's just a very quick reaction to this result, which I'm very happy about. I was really nervous about this draw. Most nervous I've been about a draw in a long time for some reason. Now I feel like, essentially, it's in our hands here. It's in our hands, you know. We're going to have to beat someone big to get to the final if we do. Spurs aren't easy, but they're on the paper, in terms of paper left, they're one of the better teams we could have faced. Then Ajax and Juventus. I'm just really glad we're not playing United, Liverpool or Barcelona in the semi-finals if we get there, because those teams, there would have been too much noise about that. I can take Juventus, and it'd be someone different as well to play for a while if we get there. Spurs, this is going to be an all-English game. I'm kind of glad that of all the teams we got for the English game, it was Spurs. I'm really happy with this. Let me know what you think about the draw in the comments below. And don't forget, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. This isn't my usual place to edit. This is just my work corridor and stuff, but I'm very happy with that. Right, back to work for me. See you later, guys.